I wake up from the sunshine on my face, so dehydrated, don't know what to say. Who's sleeping by my side?
Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to another video. It is currently 72 degrees, so I may end up having to change out of the sweatshirt later when I do a little bit of gardening, but I wanted to share it with y'all. It's from Love and Faith, not affiliate. I just love their clothes, and I haven't really ordered a lot from them, but when I browse through there, I just love everything. It's a Christian website that sells like t-shirts and sweatshirts, but it says, in every season I will praise him, and it has all the trees with all the different seasons. How cute is that? But anyway, so in today's video I have a lot going on. We've got some gardening. I'm going to share a really fun fall or Halloween dessert treat idea with some cookies and candy corn. I'm also going to share a really delicious dinner we're going to be having tonight that takes minimal ingredient. So I am on my way to Walmart right now to pick up just a few more things that I need for today to get my gardening done. I already got my mums and some flowers and stuff, and they're sitting on my porch, but there's a couple more things I wanted to get, so we're gonna go pick that up. Jackson had a 24-hour bug, I think, yesterday, and he just did not feel good, and he kind of threw up a little bit, like twice, so he just was not feeling good. He slept late today, and he never sleeps late, so hopefully no one else in the house gets it, but we're all feeling fine. He's fine. I'm hoping no one else gets sick because we have plans this weekend to go to Stone Mountain, Georgia, which we have not been there since Arabella was a baby. So the boys have never been. Arabella doesn't remember, and Adeline was Arabella's age, around 6 or 7 the last time we went. So we're gonna go and watch the laser show and hang out at the park this Saturday. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if no one else gets sick. And then tomorrow I actually have my son's field trip at the pumpkin patch, and then my daughter also is going to the same pumpkin patch in a couple of weeks. So we will be visiting that pumpkin patch twice this year. But without further ado, I've got a lot to get done today. So much motivation, jam-packed full. I hope y'all are ready to get motivated, to feel inspired. So let's go ahead and get started.
Myself and sit in silence until I got a call. My friend showed up at my door. They wanted me to go out for a while. We were dancing in the dark with a feeling in
Peekaboo! Open door, say peekaboo! Y'all, the kids are so excited about their new playhouse. I put this right in my front yard next to our fire pit so that when we are having s'mores, the kids can play and we can just enjoy our time outside and the kids have more to do. This playhouse is such high quality. I love that it's made of wood, and it includes a cute little kitchen set for imaginative play. It has a real doorbell, and one of Jackson's favorite features is the doorbell. He will ring it and just smile and laugh. It also has a really adorable, charming chimney that adds a realistic design, and roof eaves which mimic a real house. There's a clock on the outside of the house and on the inside of the house. It's got a little toy sink with clicking hot and cold water knobs. It's got a little stove. It's very sturdy, and it also has the most adorable little doggy door if you've got a little pet dog that can come running in and out with your child. It also has 2 small flower pots on the front of the house, which I think would be so cute to plant some real succulents or some small flowers. You push the doorbell? You going to cook? You gonna go cook? Yeah? Here I go. The hardware on the door is such good quality, and it's also magnetic, so the door magnetically opens and closes shut. And my personal favorite feature of this playhouse as a parent is that all 3 of my kids, ages 2, 5, and 7, can all fit in here all together and all play with enough room to be comfortable. They all get in here and play at the same time, and they have so much fun. If you are interested in our little playhouse, I will have it linked down below in my description box. Next, moving over here to our fire pit area. So we move our chairs over into the wood line so my husband can cut grass. So I'm just going to move our chairs and our table back over here to this area. This is where we like to sit by the fire, have s'mores, relax, have family time, and it's right here in our front yard. We have so much going on in our backyard and our front yard, and I just love having things in our yard. It just makes the home feel homey. Next, we're going to move over here to my front porch, and I purchased my first ever whiskey barrel. I love the look of these. I think they are so stunning. So I didn't really know where to put it. I kind of looked around in my garden and I really didn't know where to put it. So I ended up just kind of putting it here in the middle, and I'm just going to kind of move the wood chips to kind of make a flat spot. And I ended up using 2 big bags of potting soil. This is the Miracle-Gro, and I'm going to fill that in, and then I'm going to put my gardening gloves on, and we're going to plant some mums in here and put a little pumpkin. And I also actually got a little pumpkin pick from Walmart in my grocery order, but it was out of stock, so unfortunately I wasn't able to use it. But it was so cute. It was just a little metal orange pumpkin I was going to stick in the whiskey barrel, so that's another cute idea if you want to do this. But let's go ahead and get to gardening. I've got all my flowers lined up on my porch. There are 2 mums that I already previously put on my porch, but all the other ones sitting around, we are going to put those in the whiskey barrel, and my 2 planters hanging off of the porch. And we're also going to be filling up the bird feeder, which my husband honestly is not a fan of because it causes birds to come to the home and poop on our cars and just poop everywhere. But we really enjoy the bird watch, and we love seeing the birds coming to the bird feeder and enjoying the bird food, and it's just so much fun. But I love my little garden here in this little area. I love how it turned out. But I ran to Walmart and picked up 2 carving pumpkins because about a week before Halloween is when we like to carve our pumpkins, because it is just so hot here in Georgia. So if we carve them too early, they just do not perform well. And my husband was making a sarcastic joke, and I'm gonna leave that footage in here.
I like how you're planting flowers for winter.
They're mums. They're fall flowers. You're supposed to plant them for the fall.
I know.
Four feet on the stripes in the Alabama highway, out there in the open, just a wishing and a hoping. I could smell the pines when I let you in the doorway. Took the seat next to mine like you've been there before. I'm befriended in an illusion. I could never stand to lose you. I get by when you're at my side. I'm befriended in an illusion. At the end of my bed, in the palm tree lightning, it was nothing you did, I just felt my low lightning. Now we talk all the time, it's a little one-sided, always one step ahead, and I'm running behind you. I'm befriended in an illusion. I could never stand to lose you. I get by when you're at my side. I'm befriended in an illusion.
These smaller mums with tacks were about $2 a piece, and the arrangement of mums that I put in my whiskey barrel was about $13, but I just loved it so much. I think it's so beautiful. If you get that arrangement of mums, you have to let it hang because it is a hanging plant, so you can hang it from a planter from your porch, or it works well in a whiskey barrel or some kind of planter. But I think it looks so beautiful, and I cannot wait for my mums to grow, and I hope that they stay alive. I'm going to try my best to keep them alive because I just love the way that my garden looks. So right there in the middle of my garden where I have my whiskey barrel, I did have some other plants there, but they just were not doing too well, so I did end up pulling those up. But my geraniums in the front of the garden are doing awesome, and the tall grass over there is actually yellow irises. They do not have yellow irises bloomed on them, it's just the grass from them. And over on the far end, I have 4 hostas that have gotten really big, and some of my plants are perennials, which means they'll come back every year, but the ones in the front are annuals and they will die off, but we will have fun next year in the spring planting those again.
Stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that.
I made quite the mess on my front porch with all of the soil with planting in my porch planters. So I'm going to have to kind of move everything out of the way so we can get all that swept off. We're going to sweep the porch and the walkway to get all that soil swept away. And I just love my little front yard and my little front porch. I love how it all turned out and how it all came together for fall.
Your grace is love beyond all means. It breaks the chains and gives strength to the weak. When I am lost, you're there with me. Your grace alone can set me free. Your grace abounds, it knows no end. It covers me and is my defense. When I am weak, you're strong for me. Your grace alone can set me free. Your grace alone Your grace extends and offers light that never ends, and I don't know why. When I am lost, you're there with me. Your grace alone can set me free. Without
I'm moving in the house, I'm going to change up this centerpiece just for Halloween. I'm going to get this little pumpkin pie dish centerpiece back out for Thanksgiving because I just love the way it looks. I think it's so cute. But for Halloween, I found this ceramic cauldron at Walmart for 20 bucks, and I'm going to put it on the center of my table with a candle in it. I think it's also a really cute idea if you put a diffuser in it, and it'll make it look like it's a cauldron with steam and smoke coming out of it. And that's a really cute idea, but I love the candle in it with all the lights off at night. The pumpkin on top of my pantry lights up, and the candle in the cauldron just looks so cozy and cool in here. But I love this little cauldron. I'm so glad I found it. And if y'all missed my Halloween clean and decorate video, I did a not too spooky decorate with me. I used mostly ghost decor and bats, and I think it turned out so cute.
It's full of pain, but we're the good part, the happy ending. Unexpected plot twist, we always save me. We're the good part, we never fake it. Even if it hurts, we always say it. Like it just like that. Kinda like it like that. Kinda like it like that. Like it just like that. Kinda like it like that. Kinda like it like that. Somehow we make sense. We're the only one who knows it. Our feelings never tense. We don't need no water under the bridge. We're the good part, the happy ending. Unexpected plot twist, we always say it. We're the good part, we never fake it. Even if it hurts, we always say it. Like it just like that. Kinda like it like that.
My house was truly hot mess express on this day, and it gets like this so fast. My counters get stuff all over them. I had stocked up on some Gatorades because it's sports season, so my 3 kiddos are constantly grabbing a Gatorade for their practices, so I want to make sure I have a lot of those on hand. So I'm going to move those extras and store those away. We're going to get all these dishes taken care of. I'm going to be vacuuming and mopping up the floor. We are going to get this kitchen all the way taken care of. My dining room is again disgusting. Underneath my table, I've showed a few times how nasty it gets just from my kids eating, and sticky stuff gets on the floor, and a lot of times I just get down on my knees and scrub it up. Sometimes I just need to go over it and move the whole table and get it all up with a good mopping with my O-Cedar mop. So we're going to take care of that today. And y'all leave me a comment, let me know how you're doing today. I always love to hear from y'all. I hope y'all are all safe from the hurricanes that have went through Georgia and Florida and that area. I am just so heartbroken for all of the things that I have seen and the disasters in the family, and these people has lost so much. It breaks my heart into a million pieces. It's seriously something that I just cannot stop thinking about. I think about it every day. I think about all of those people, and it makes me feel more blessed and grateful and thankful for the things that I have, and that we were not affected too much by the storm at all. And just make sure you guys are whispering a prayer for those families who lost everything.
Came into my life, and with that bedhead, you give me falling twice. Yeah, you're
Good job, Good. Good job.
Tell you, you see it in my eyes. I wanna travel, let's drive into the sunrise. Where your heart is where I
So I am honestly excited about the cooler weather coming in. So here in Georgia, it's been cold in the mornings and cold at night, but during the middle of the day, it's still getting pretty warm. So if I'm wearing a sweater or a sweatshirt or a hoodie, I usually will have to change or take it off by the middle of the day. But on this day, I trooped through it and I wore my sweater all day long. I did get hot outside gardening, but once I came inside and sat down and had something to drink and took a little break, I felt better and I pushed through the day. But I was determined to wear this sweater all day. I love it so much. So Love and Faith is a clothing brand that sells Christian clothing. They have sweatshirts and t-shirts. No, this is not sponsored or affiliated or anything. I just love their clothes. I love the sayings of their clothes, and this sweatshirt just got my attention wholeheartedly. They were actually having a sale on this day where they were selling sweatshirts with a free t-shirt included for $35. So I got this sweatshirt and I got my mom a t-shirt. It says Nana because that's what my kids call her, is Nana. And it has pumpkins on it and fall colors and it is so cute. But y'all make sure y'all check out Love and Faith for their Christian attire. And I appreciate y'all so much. I always have people messaging me over on Instagram asking about my mother. So I did share that she was diagnosed with cancer. She did have cancer in her nose and they had to scrape it off. It is gone on her nose. And then she had a different kind of cancer on her ear. And they did scrape her ear, but it kept coming back. So they ended up doing a wedge cut where they did cut her ear. And one of her ears just looks smaller than the other. There is still a microscopic piece of cancer still on her ear that they're deciding if they want to do another cut or if they just want to wait and see if it gets any worse, which my personal opinion is I think that they should just go ahead and get all of it and don't give it room to grow, don't give it room to spread, don't let it have a chance to get into my mother's bloodstream, and just get rid of it altogether. But I'm just leaving it in the doctor's hands, leaving it in God's hands. And if you have time, whisper a small prayer for my mother that this cancer is gone, that it doesn't come back, that it doesn't spread, it doesn't get any bigger. And I hope that they don't have to do the other wedge cut again because it was so painful for her. But those of you that are asking, she is doing really well. She's recovering well. She's just doing good in general. So I'll keep y'all updated if anything else happens. But I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate everyone who has said a prayer for my mama and this nasty cancer. And I wanted to include a sweet little clip here of Luna and show y'all how big she has gotten from the time we got her. She was so tiny. She's getting so big. She's so healthy. And she's the sweetest cat ever. So over here in my microwave, I'm not deep cleaning it, but it really needed to be wiped down. When I deep clean my microwave, I do like to clean it with white vinegar and water, and I will microwave it for about 5 minutes, and that just loosens all of the debris and the food and whatever is stuck on the microwave, and that way you can just wipe it off. But whenever I just do a maintenance clean, I just kind of go in here with a warm, wet rag and just kind of wipe it down. And if they're stuck on food, then I will do the vinegar trick. But it wasn't too bad. It just had some dinner splattered on here where we heated up some dinner the other night, and so there was just a mess in there I wanted to take care of. But I'm going to wipe down this area, and this area to me does look cluttered, but there's not much I can do about it. This is our water purifier, our fridge water purifier. Well, I can't talk today. Our refrigerator water purifier where the ice and water comes out, it doesn't work because there's no water line behind it. So it does look nice, but it does not actually work unless we put frozen ice from the store in the ice box. Then we can get ice out of it, but the water actually doesn't work. So I really love this water purifier so we can get water that is purified straight from the tap. And so that area just it does look cluttered, y'all, but it's all functional. It's things that we use very often. So now we're going to move over here into the dining room. We're going to wipe down this table, clean underneath it, and this is where all 4 of my kids sit to eat dinner. Y'all know this. And then the brown table over there in my kitchen, we can see the kids right through the kitchen. That's where my husband and I sit, and we are all still in here together. We can all talk and have conversation. We're just a little bit split up. So that is the only thing, the only downfall of this home is the dining room is just not big enough for our family, but we do make it work, as most families do. You just kind of make things work wherever you live. And while we're on the topic of a small home, I personally love small houses. I think they bring families closer together. I feel like we're not all split up. Somebody's not on the third floor in the back bedroom, somebody else is down in the basement, and we're all just split up in the house. I love small homes because I feel like we're just all closer together. We're all near each other. We're not far from each other, and I just love that. I love small living rooms, just small homes, and that might sound weird to some people, but I personally just love the small houses where everything is just close together. Finally stocked up on more of my favorite multi-surface cleaner for mopping. It's the Mr. Clean Unstoppables. This stuff makes my house smell incredible. I highly recommend this stuff. The next time y'all go to mop, grab yourself some of the Mr. Clean Unstoppables. I promise it smells so good. I used to mop with Pine Sol or Fabuloso, but ever since I discovered this Mr. Clean, it is my go-to. It is my favorite and my overall choice.
From the first time I saw ya, you were not like the others, a cool kind of melody. You rattled my cage without warning, kept it up right till the morning, a new kind of ecstasy. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty neat, a different side of me, yeah.
I'm going to have the way that I make this recipe down below my description box if y'all want to check it out, but for the main ingredients, I have the chicken over here, and then this is the sauce ingredients. So these are two separate makings, two separate servings. First, we're going to start with the chicken and the oil. We're going to toss all that in the pan, get this chicken all cooked up. Then we are going to secondly make the sauce and pour that over it. So I will have the way that I did all of this, everything I used, the measurements down below. So check the description box for this recipe. And as far as the cookies I'm going to be making, y'all, I'm going to first put the cookies in the oven and bake them. When they're done, we are going to press some candy corn in the cookies. If you press the candy corn in the cookies beforehand, the candy corns will melt and they will not turn out good. So anyways, we had a really delicious dinner and a really delicious fun dessert. The candy corn cookies are so fun for the fall. And whenever I'm making dinner, I like to bring my tablet in here and set it up by the sink or the stove, wherever I'm going to be working at the most, and watch YouTube videos of other mamas and just turn that volume up and listen to them. And this motivates me to get through my cooking and my cleaning and all of my chores when I'm watching other YouTube mamas, and I feel like I'm kind of hanging out with a friend while I'm getting my chores done.
Time and space, your magic can't be erased, can't be erased. You'll find a different side of me, the one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah, yeah. You'll find a different side of me, like someone pretty neat, a different side of me, yeah, yeah.
As for the carrots that I used for dinner, those are just brown sugar carrots. I'll have the way I made those down below too, but it's just brown sugar and butter, and you can cook those actually in the crock pot or on the stovetop, but they turned out so good, and it's the only way I can really get my kids to eat cooked carrots. They'll eat carrots dipped in ranch, raw carrots, but as far as cooked carrots, they really like them in the brown sugar. The cookies turned out so sweet for fall. These were so good, and I just stored away the extras in an airtight bowl, and they finished them off the next day. But y'all make sure y'all make these candy corn cookies for your kids. They are so delicious. They're just sugar cookies with candy corn. And here we go with some mom things. I'm just signing some paperwork for my kids. I do this every evening. I just try to make sure I'm going through their book bags and signing everything. And I'm not going to bore y'all with cleaning my kitchen again, so we're just going to get that back together in a snap. I feel like the kitchen is the room that I clean the most in my house every day. But I'm going to go outside and we're going to give my garden some water. And the kids are outside kind of playing in the little playhouse some more while I'm outside watering my garden. This is such a peaceful time for me to just come out here after the sun is setting and just water everything. But thank y'all so much for watching today's video. I really hope that y'all enjoyed it and found it inspiring. And I will see y'all in my next video.
I remember her in songs, decades old, but it doesn't matter. Stumble across old memories, try to recall before they all shatter. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it rose. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she could knock down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go?
Oh, I'm scared.
What?
You gotta put your pan on there.
Must be.